uh, Tamil Nadu. I'm here with my boy Jermaine from Frenzy Flow. Jermaine, great to see you again. How's everything going? Happy New Year.
How are you, Tony? I'm doing good. Happy New Year. Everything is going great, and ready to jump into this next project coming out of Venture Studios.
Amazing. So, for those who don't know, tell us a little bit about yourself and your Web3 journey.
Absolutely. So, I'm Jermaine Anagwam, founder of VentureMind AI, Venture Studios. What we do is we put out some of the best projects in Web3 and Web2. A little bit about myself. I started in the space back in 2016, 2017, front end developer for Bitcoin Private. Um, we were doing Z Snarks and Bitcoin and kind of adding that together. So I worked with that team. Rayet was the founder. Fast forward 2019, 2020, did work with Juicebox Protocol when people were raising funds via DAO. 2023 was when we started VentureMind, and then in 2024 we launched via Seedify through their incubation program, right? And so been in the space for a while, feel like a little fossil, but yeah, that kind of brought me now to this full scale journey of bringing out projects, partnering with Siren. Just love the way you guys do things, and yeah, that's where we are right now.
Amazing. So, tell us a little bit more about the team that's specifically focused on Frenzy Flow.
Yeah. So when it comes to the team, uh, how we build in house for Venture Studios is that we try to bring products to the community that are already done, right? And so we're able to build fast, we're able to build good, and we focus on this idea of how can we bring a product that is Solana based, that people can build a community around, and that is something that they could use every single day, right? And so when it comes to the team, of course, it's myself as the lead developer and founder. And it's funny. I think founders today really have to be a bit technical, right? And because even being technical doesn't have to be this hard push of learning how to do full stack code, front end, back end, stuff like that. But you need to be able to understand the product. You need to be able to control the product. The timelines are a lot better, presentable, charismatic, things like that, right? Like you gotta come with the full package nowadays because there's just a lot of noise in the space. So when it comes to the team, we have a full team, myself being the lead developer and founder, but also we have our internal team for social media, for our videos, for our live streams that we do, our AMA, our spaces, community management, everything. It all comes together as one.
Absolutely, and the design team is so on point. We absolutely love
Yeah.
the branding, and you guys put out some awesome content all throughout. Tell us a little bit more about this problem statement that you guys are specifically attacking with Frenzy Flow.
Yeah. So in the space, you're starting to see, and you saw a lot of it last year, of clipping, right? The ability to put out this long form content it has its niche and has its group of people that love long form, but a lot of people love short form content, reels and shorts and things like that. And so you see a lot of these streamers, they're doing these, 10-hour, 24-hour streams and so on and so forth. And their audience that watches that is dedicated to that is great, but the ones that are actually where you're feeding the algorithm to, they're not going to watch these 5-10 hour streams. So they use something called clipping, and they clip in thousands of clips, you know what I mean? And then they just push them out and push them out and push them out, and that's how they build up their user base. So the problem that we're solving is on the decentralization side of clipping. A lot of times you go to these clipping platforms like Opus, and CapCut and a lot of these things where you're putting in your content and it's clipping it. But if you don't pay that subscription service or something like that, they eventually delete your content, right? If you don't get it off of there. That's one big thing with us is you always keep your content. It's always stored. We never have access to it. So even if you're on a free service or you're not on our paid service, you still get to keep all of your content and everything like that. We also on the free side, you get to re-up credits every single month. It's not a hard pull on the software side and the backend API side for you to give out a couple of free credits for everyone. So for those that don't have a lot of money to start clipping and they want to create some content, it's a better way for them in Web3 to do it as well. Yeah.
Absolutely, super fascinating. Let's go ahead and dive into a demo. I want to see what it looks like. Of course, I'm
Yep.
doing a lot of streams myself, so personally very intrigued, and I totally resonate with that. I mean, it's so hard to, as somebody who focuses on content, to kind of come in and then, a lot of times I have to allocate that work to other people, but having, ways to automate it, and, in a decentralized way is super powerful. So very cool stuff. But
Yeah,
yeah, let's dive in and
let's
see what
jump
it
into
actually
it. I'd love
looks
to
like.
show it to you.
Yeah.
Good. So this is the Frenzy Flow. So we love the name Frenzy because we want it to be scalable, right? It's almost like a CapCut or something. No clip you really pushes off the brand of the name, right? As opposed to like CapCut. So we like Frenzy. Hey man, did you frenzy that clip? So when we're thinking about branding and marketing, and is it an everyday word that someone can use when it comes to clipping if they like our product? Then that's kind of what we came up with. But basically here, you can turn any long form content into viral clips. There's two ways to do it. You can upload, and we'll just go through this demo real quick. You can upload your video, or you can add any URL from over 1,800 websites, and that's where you'll pull your content. So Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, X, Reddit, Twitch, YouTube, which is hard to get around, but we did it. Any form of content from over 1,800 websites, you can just share that URL, put it into our URL, and then we'll capture that video, download it to your files, and then you can clip it. So we can jump into it, right? So you go here. So the AI analyzes your clip, speech recognition, emotional, and then it gives it a virality score between one. It says 1 to 10, but it's really 1 to 100. From here, you can pick your format, as a lot of clips do: 9:16, whether it's going to be on TikTok, or 16:9, 1:1, 4:5. And then it generates the clip. So it generates between a 15 and 60-second clip in multiple languages. It doesn't matter what language you're putting the clip in as well. We can the AI can decipher between that, and we'll jump into the voices as well. And so let's go down here a little bit before we jump into it. This is another cool one. I think I was telling you about this a little bit last time, is the Faceless with AI avatars. So we're doing an integration with One 2.2. And what this does is this gives you the ability to do live streams, kind of what we're doing right now. But then I know you've seen it online, where you can morph into someone else, right? It could
Yeah,
be a
crazy
celebrity or
stuff.
Batman or whatever. And so that's exactly what it is. So we have 26 preset avatars. So as soon as you click the avatar, you instantly turn into that person via live stream. It doesn't matter what live stream you're on. We could be on this live stream. It's specifically for you, right? And then also with 11's Labs, you can change your voice as well. Now, some people might look at that as like deep fake, and it all depends on what you use it for. If you're using it to be creative and to be funny and to push content and really be unique, great. You know what I mean? But of course, you have malicious people out there, but even still, you want to make sure that this technology is hard, right? Like, it's one thing to do it within your own environment, but it's another thing to do it live on anybody's live stream. So it's coming soon. It's a heavy push that we're building out, but we can do it via One 2.2. So big shout out to those guys. Check out their GitHub, One 2.2.
Yeah, that's
And then,
phenomenal. Such cool stuff.
yeah. And then so this is actually just kind of showing you everything you need to go viral, everything we have in here: face tracking, AI voiceovers, live avatar studio, and then the 4 steps to it. This is one more before we jump into it, is called full autopilot mode, where it's called Twitter targeting or X targeting. I don't know why we build some of these things, but we do it. Where you can input anyone's X account, and the agent monitors that account, and if a clip goes viral, it reclips it for you, and then adds it to your account. I mean, you don't have to use it. It's a waitlist thing. I don't know why we wanted to build it, but what the hell, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where some people have a way of pushing their content and wanting to grab content that they like, and so on and so forth. So it's a definitely another monetization way for people to use it. Simple pricing. We have it's free. You get 60 credits a month, 15, 29, and 79 bucks. And later on, next stream when we talk about Frenzy token, you'll see why that this is very exciting as well. So what you would do is, I'm already signed in to my pro account, but of course you would sign in, go to your dashboard here. Here's your dashboard. So very simple. You upload your video, or here's where you drop that URL. And it's any URL, like it's TikTok, it's Twitter, it's Instagram, it's Vimeo, it's Twitch, whatever and you can upload up to 2 gigabyte video. That is crazy. For the higher tier pricing, you can go 10 gig. So our storage is huge, right? It might take a little bit for the 2 gig or 10 gig, but you can go up. We can accept large files, large MP4 files, and so on and so forth. So I've already uploaded a couple of videos for you guys. So this one was directly from YouTube. I don't know if you watch Drag Times or anything like that, but he's more car stuff, right? And the quality is great. It doesn't lose the quality when you download it, right?
Rear wheel different than
and this is your video,
765 and the
right?
720.
If you wanted to simply just use us to snag, and spin up videos and not clip them, you can do that. You can download this video to your computer or to your phone or anything like that, and it's yours, right? You don't have to use us for clipping, but this is another way for you to get content that you need or anything like that. Or if you see this live stream that we're doing right now and you want to pull it and clip it, all you do is drop the URL inside of here, and then you're good to go. So once you can generate the clips here, this will take a bit, but I've already generated some clips for you guys. So here, thumbnails pop up, and so we have some really cool features when it comes to it. You can download the clip as it is, right? So you see this clip is 45 seconds. This is 60 seconds. This is 43 seconds. This one is, let's say, 31 seconds. You can play it. Add in for you. Right? And so
that's awesome. And what is this number that we're seeing out of 100? That's 68 out of 100. What is that telling us?
Yeah, so that's the virality score. So what that does is that tells you how likely this clip is to go viral if you were to post it, right? And so it's a full analysis of previous videos that have gone viral, that are online, that we have been monitoring, the AI agent monitors. And so it gives you a score once it clips it. So whatever content you upload to it, whether it's your podcast, whatever it is, it's going to analyze your full video. It's going to clip them, 15, 45 second, 60-second clips. And then it's going to give you a virality score of how likely that clip is to go viral if you were to post it as is, right? And this is also leads into this other one. So there's two things. You can download the clip right now, or you can go here, and this is our AI editor. And so on the back end, we have some really cool things, working with some different language models. Runway, Gen 3, GPT Whispers or OpenAI Whispers 4, to where you can prompt what you want inside of this video now, right? Changing the backgrounds, making it from daytime to nighttime, dub the video in Spanish or French or Russian or anything like that. Or you can manually edit, right? And so when you manually edit, it comes back here, and this gives you a little bit more control, right? Like, hey, I want you to add a custom logo, and I want it on the top right hand side, and I want it large. This is also frenzy mode, and this is on the pro side, right? And so you can zoom in on beats, flash on drops, color boost. This is speed control. You can speed up the video, slow it down, however you want. And this is where you apply all the edits. You have VFX effects. We have smart VFX effects. Another really cool feature, background music, which is huge. With just by adding any URL, it doesn't matter if it's a paywall, it doesn't matter where the audio is. add the URL, we snag it, it's yours, it's inside your library, right? It doesn't matter if it's SoundCloud, doesn't matter if it's YouTube, it doesn't matter anything. All you have to do is add that URL and it's yours. And then I've added a couple of here, and then you can just play them from your library, right? And then you can use it, you can refresh it. So it doesn't matter how many songs you want to put into your library. It's completely unlimited. You can download those songs as well. It just gives you that full out control.
Man, amazing. So many options, so many possibilities. And I loved, there's so much AI incorporated in this. It's like jam packed with AI. So super cool stuff.
Yeah. And then also we have the AI voice, where this is something that's really cool. So we have a couple of features to where if you are, you could choose any of these predetermined voices. Now you can test them before you use them.
It is not so important to know everything as to appreciate what we learn.
God has given you one face, and you make yourself another.
In the middle of every difficult.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته وأهلا وسهلا بكم.
Right. So,
hey, are you looking for a fresh and engaging voice?
One that appeal with his sure suit.
So it doesn't matter.
ما للرسائل بيننا قد
I'm heading to this art exhibition tonight.
Right. So you could test out all of these videos, and this is through our partnership with Eleven's Labs. Great guys. One of the best in conversational speech-to-speech AI. And so write any text. So you choose anyone you want. Doesn't matter. Let's just here and my name is Tony. Right. And so you generate this, and then here, boom, here it is.
Hi, my name is Toy as Cyrene I.
Supposed to put Tony.
Oh, good. Yeah, that is a very nice sounding voice.
Right.
Hi, my name is Tony with Cyrene I.
So you can download this clip and it's yours, right? And you could use it however you want. It could be in a different language. You can type in a different language or anything like that, right? And it's completely yours. You don't have to add it to your clips. You can add it to some more editing. But basically what it does, it gives you full access to these AI voices, right? For voiceovers or any type of voiceover work. You can clone your voice. You can upload a 30-second clip. It'll clone your voice, and then your voice will end up here in the voice preview, and then you can use it for however you want as well. You can come back here to text to speech and then start using your own voice for voiceovers, anything like that. You also can transform your voice into any of these, right? So it's any type of audio recording or anything like that. You can upload it here, and then it'll transform it to the voice or even into your voice. So say, for instance, you have a song, your favorite song that you know, the guy's singing, you love his voice. It would transfer it to your voice. Now you're the one singing, right? And so you could do so many unique things with this. All it does is
that's wild.
It dubs out the original person's voice and then puts yours in.
Man, super, super cool. I like that. It's fresh.
And then last but not least, of course, any of the voiceovers you can add to any of your clips. And so what it does is once you add the clip you want, then you choose your voice or any other voice, and then you enter the custom script. If you don't enter a custom script, your voice will say what the transcript is already that's in that video that we've already analyzed. But if you enter a custom script, it removes the audio voice from the video, and it adds your voice and your script on top of that video. So it removes the original audio speaking, but not the background music, and then it adds in your voice and your kind of custom script of what you wanted to say.
Phenomenal. Absolutely love it. Anything else you'd like to show us here?
No, that's it. I mean,
yeah, there's so much. It's absolutely jam-packed.
There's a lot.
Yeah. I know you alluded to a couple things that were on the horizon, but can you tell us a little bit more about the product roadmap?
Yeah. So when it comes to, let me kind of get back to our screen. Yeah. So when it comes to the roadmap, the live studio, the AI avatar studio, and also perfecting the AI agent as well, right? Because we want you to have full control and full imagination when it comes to how you want to clip videos or how you want to do long form content. Maybe or even adding the AI agent to the original video that you download before you start clipping it, just to kind of make it a bit of your own, right? Because when you see clips online, they're customized. They have like B-roll. They have custom logos. They have a lot of custom B-roll that rolls out to something funny and memes and so on. So clipping is becoming very unique as opposed to just standard straightforward. And so we want to make sure that you're able to do that as easy as possible, right? Without having to go into a lot of these large software these software SaaSes to where you're paying
Right.
X dollars and so on and so
That are
forth.
all extremely expensive, very difficult to use,
Yeah.
and yeah, just quite
And
cumbersome.
they don't really give you what you want.
Right.
We're building the agent to give you what you want. So if you prompt it, it gives you what you want. Hey, turn me into Batman, and I want to throw hamburgers at this guy in this video, right? And so it's like, okay, no problem. And they do it, boom. You know, that's where we're going for 2026 is no more of the multi-prompting. Like, give me what we want, give me what I want. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about the tokenomics?
Yeah, absolutely. We can jump into it. Let me get back to here. So we're going to jump back and jumping into Frenzy. So a lot of people say, okay, cool. Clipping's great. Love clipping. Why the token? Why Frenzy? What does it do? Tell me a bit more about it and so on and so forth. So we love these great, unique, simple utility ways to talk about the Frenzy token. So I love it. I love this. I'm just smiling too much. So when it comes to the Frenzy token, the first thing is the viral performance reward. So if you clip with us, it doesn't matter where you post it, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Reddit, it doesn't matter. If that clip goes viral, you get Frenzy tokens. And so what that does is that gives creators the incentives to start using our product even more, because then the payouts will be in Frenzy tokens. And so we're adding metrics and KPIs of what we consider viral. We're also going to our Discord and saying, hey, what do you think a viral video is? What makes a video viral? Like, does it get this many likes or retweets or so on and so forth? And what does that payout look like for someone that, you know, that does a great video? You know what I mean? And just bringing more marketing awareness and everything and usage towards the Frenzy platform. And so you have to be on a paid service, not the highest paid service, but at least a $15 one. And that's where the token comes in again on the subscription discount. If you pay in the Frenzy token, once we launch, of course, if you pay in the Frenzy token, you get 15% off of your monthly tier every single month, right? And so that $15, you minus 15% off of that, right? So we're trying to make it as accessible as possible in order for you to start participating and getting the rewards on your clip going viral. But you have to clip with us, and it doesn't have to be on X. It could be on any platform out there. It's completely up to you. The next two are the private club access. So of course, going back to the AI Avatar Studio, the live studio, kind of like the stream we're on right now. When those roll out, you'll get first dibs and first access to test those things out. We have merch drops where you'll get free merch drops and so on and so forth as a Frenzy token holder. But also like I said, you get first dibs on testing out all of this new technology that's coming out when it comes to long form content, live streams, podcasts, and so on and so forth. Just kind of adding more, weapons or, in your arsenal of how you're bringing your content to your community, right? Then, of course, last but not least is the sponsorship campaigns. We're going to be really marketing this thing. So we want to make sure that we have some sponsorship partners that like content, like kind of like the UGC of the world, right? Where they like their content to be clipped and pushed out, and they like KPIs and driving traffic towards whatever their products are. So them coming to us saying, hey, you got some great content creators that can create content and clip it and so on and so forth. So what they do, they take some Frenzy tokens, they put it in a pool. And if you're a content creator and you want to apply to that pool for that brand, you can do so. Once you hit your KPIs, then that it's released. The biggest thing I want to say with UGC creators is them not getting paid out, right? Like the brands get their money. They get their content, they get their drive, they get their flow, but the content creators are still left holding the bag. We kind of fix that by them adding the tokens to the pool. Once those metrics are hit, then it's released, right? And it's no more of them holding back a certain amount of funds or something like that for content creators that do video generations and stuff like that. So, that's just that was just the 4 that we have coming out.
Absolutely
for the Frenzy, man.
sweet, my dude. Absolutely love it. Count me in. I'm so game to try this out. I want to subscribe and be a Frenzy holder. So you've absolutely sold me. The platform is sick. So dope.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Massively jam packed. Like I said, such a